Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A new video has emerged featuring the three youngest children of Josh and Anna Duggar. The 19 kids and counting stars share 7 children together. After a huge scandal, Josh went to jail in 2022. Afterwards, Anna made the decision to remove herself and her children from the spotlight. Fans have very rarely been able to see the couple's kids since. However, recently Anna opened a new business, and the promotional videos have featured her children. The latest video shows rare footage of Mason, Mariella, and Madison. Keep reading to find out more. Anna Duggar starts new business. Former reality TV personality Josh Duggar was featured on the TLC hit show 19 Kids and Counting. The show followed the Duggar family, who live a conservative Christian life and believe in having as many children as possible. Josh Duggar is the eldest Duggar child. He married his wife Anna in 2008 and shares 7 children together: Mackenzie, 15, Michael, 13, Marcus, 11, Meredith, 9, Mason, 7, Mariella, 5, and Madison, 3. However, Josh was arrested in 2021 and charged with downloading and possessing material depicting the sexual abuse of children. He was convicted, and in May 2022, he was sentenced to 12 years and 7 months in federal prison. Anna avoids her and the children being on camera as much as possible. However, she recently started a dog breeding business, and fans have been able to see more of the family. Anna filed her business license with Golden Grove Pups, LLC, in December 2024. Golden Grove focuses on breeding and raising English Cream AKC Golden Retrievers, which sell for $2,000 apiece. Anna's promotional videos have recently featured her children. Her latest video gives a rare glimpse at her 3 youngest children. Duggar children featured in rare video. The latest promotional video for Golden Grove Pups features Mason, Mariella, and Madison playing with adorable Golden Retriever puppies. The children are shown playing and laughing with the puppies in the grass. The Duggar kiddos look super happy as they play with the fluffy pups that are currently ready for new homes. Fans haven't seen the kids since they were infants, and they are definitely all grown up now. The Golden Grove video is captioned, "3 kids plus 3 pups enjoying a beautiful day together, full of giggles, tiny paws, and sunshine. Is there anything better than these simple, happy moments?" Despite the separation from their father, the youngest Duggar children seem to be happy and healthy. Anna has shared that she regularly takes the kids to visit their father. However, due to the nature of his crimes, he is not allowed to be unsupervised with his children. Anna and the kids reside on a $1 million property owned by Josh's father, Jim Bob Duggar. The Arkansas home is 6,318 square foot. In addition, it has 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. Anna lives at the property by herself with her 7 children. Her husband Josh is not going to be released from prison until December 23, 2032, after completing his over 12-year sentence. The Duggar family has long fascinated fans with their unusual size, traditional values, and the countless storylines that unraveled on reality television. From 19 Kids and Counting to Counting On, America got used to seeing Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's children grow up on screen. But when scandals rocked the family, particularly those surrounding Josh Duggar, cameras largely disappeared from certain corners of Duggar life. Yet, in the world of social media, snippets always find a way to surface. That's why, when rare footage recently circulated online allegedly showing Anna and Josh Duggar's 3 youngest children looking all grown up, longtime fans of the show were stunned. These kids, who once appeared only as babies and toddlers before their parents stepped out of the limelight, are now walking, talking, and forming identities of their own. In this article, we'll dive deep into the story of Anna and Josh's younger children, their family's complicated past, and how these new glimpses are sparking fresh conversations among fans. Along the way, we'll explore how growing up in the shadow of both fame and controversy could shape their futures, and why this footage feels like both a gift and a mystery to Duggar watchers everywhere. A Duggar family timeline. from stardom to scandal. To understand why this rare footage is causing such a stir, it's important to revisit the Duggar timeline. Josh Duggar, the oldest of Jim Bob and Michelle's 19 children, was introduced to the world as a young man with big plans. He married Anna Keller in 2008, and the couple wasted no time building their own family, mirroring the large family lifestyle Josh grew up in. Their children arrived in quick succession: Mackenzie, Michael, Marcus, Meredith, Mason, Mariella, and Madison. For many years, cameras followed their arrivals, first as part of 19 Kids and Counting, and later on Counting On. Viewers saw baby showers, gender reveals, and first birthdays. But when allegations against Josh resurfaced, and later when his legal troubles escalated into convictions, TLC cut ties completely. The family was forced to retreat from the spotlight. Anna, who had once been a regular face on the show, disappeared almost entirely from the public eye. For fans, that meant the younger Duggar children essentially vanished from view. Unlike their older siblings, who had some early exposure to television, the youngest kids grew up in a sort of media blackout. That's why this rare footage is sparking so much buzz. It's a chance to see how these little ones are growing up in the aftermath of everything their parents went through. Who are the youngest three? Let's take a closer look at the three Duggar kids in question. Mason Garrett Duggar. Born in 2017, Mason is the couple's fifth child. His birth came at a time when Counting On was still airing regularly, so fans got a glimpse of him as a baby. But as the years rolled by, updates slowed to a trickle. Now, in the footage that's surfaced, Mason looks like a lively little boy with a big grin, clearly entering those formative grade school years. Mariella Hope Duggar. Born in November 2019, Mariella's arrival was announced with joy on Instagram. But not long after, Josh's legal troubles would overshadow family news. Rarely seen since then, the footage shows her as a spirited young girl, her personality shining through as she interacts with siblings. Fans immediately noticed her resemblance to both Anna and Michelle Duggar. Madison Lily Duggar. The youngest of Josh and Anna's children, Madison was born in October 2021. She was just a baby when her father was sentenced, making her the least familiar Duggar grandchild to fans. Now, she's walking and babbling, her presence in the footage feeling particularly poignant. For many, she represents both the innocence and the resilience of a child growing up under extraordinary circumstances. The footage that sparked conversation, the rare clip, though brief, made an enormous impact. Shared quietly among fan groups before spreading more widely, it showed the three youngest siblings playing together outdoors. Mason was climbing a jungle gym while Mariella, in a bright dress, called out to him. Baby Madison toddled behind, clearly eager to join in the fun. What struck viewers most wasn't just how much the children had grown, it was how normal the moment looked. For years, discussions around the Duggars have been framed by scandal, discipline, and controversy. But here, the scene felt simple: siblings laughing, teasing, and just being kids. Comments from fans poured in. "I can't believe how big Mason is already. He was just a baby when we last saw him. Mariella looks so much like Anna, it's like a little clone. Sweet Madison. She deserves a fresh start more than anyone." The footage also reignited debate about how much the public should see of the Duggar grandchildren, especially considering the circumstances. Growing up Duggar in a post-scandal world, for Anna and her children, life now looks very different from what it once did. No camera crews, no TLC contracts, no official family specials. Instead, the children are being raised in relative obscurity, though still within the sphere of one of America's most famous large families. So what does growing up Duggar mean for the three youngest kids? Limited exposure to fame. Unlike Mackenzie, Michael, and Marcus, who had early childhoods captured for television, Mason, Mariella, and Madison have been mostly shielded. That could mean a quieter upbringing with less outside pressure. The shadow of controversy. On the other hand, these children will eventually learn about the headlines that surrounded their father. Navigating that reality will require resilience and perhaps a different approach to identity than older Duggar cousins experienced. Community support. Despite everything, Anna has remained close to the Keller and Duggar families. That network of support could help give the children a sense of stability even amid chaos. Fans react. Excitement, curiosity, and concern. Reactions to the footage highlight just how invested people remain in the Duggar story. Some fans express simple joy at seeing the kids happy and healthy. Others voice concern about their future, questioning how much of their upbringing will be influenced by the controversies surrounding their father. There's also curiosity about Anna's role. While she's rarely spoken publicly since Josh's sentencing, many admire her resilience in raising 7 children largely on her own. The footage, showing her children thriving, seemed to validate the idea that she's doing her best under extremely difficult circumstances. The bigger picture, Duggar grandchildren as a new generation. One of the fascinating dynamics in Duggar watching is the emergence of a second generation. Jim, Bob, and Michelle's grandchildren now outnumber their original 19 children. Each grandchild represents a continuation of the family story, yet many are growing up in ways very different from their parents. Some cousins, like Jinger Vuolo's daughters, are being raised in urban settings with a looser approach to rules. Others, like Jill Dillard's children, are growing up outside the strict Duggar sphere altogether. For Mason, Mariella, and Madison, their identities will be shaped by both the Duggar name and the very public scandal attached to their father. This makes the rare footage feel like more than just a family video. It feels like a peek into how the next chapter of the Duggar story is being written. Why fans care so much? It's worth asking, why does footage of 3 children spark so much buzz? After all, there are thousands of large families across America. Why do the Duggars, even after their fall from grace, still command this level of interest? The answer lies in a mix of familiarity and curiosity. For over a decade, viewers were invited into the Duggar household. Fans watched engagements, weddings, births, and birthdays. The Duggar children felt like distant relatives to many viewers. So when updates surface, especially about kids who disappeared from screens, it scratches that itch for closure and continuity. It's not just about gossip. It's about wanting to see how the story evolves. What's next for Anna and her children? Speculation abounds about Anna's long-term plans. Will she continue raising her children in Arkansas near the Duggars? Will she eventually step away and start a new life elsewhere? Could she resurface on social media to share updates about her family? For now, she seems focused on providing a stable home. And the footage, rare as it is, suggests she's succeeding in at least giving her children space to grow. The future may hold challenges, but it may also hold opportunities for these kids to chart their own paths outside of their father's shadow. A glimpse into the unknown. The rare footage of Mason, Mariella, and Madison Duggar doesn't answer every question. It doesn't erase controversy or offer clarity about the family's future. But it does something simpler. It shows 3 children growing, laughing, and living their lives. For fans, it's a reminder that behind the headlines are kids who didn't choose their circumstances. And for the children themselves, it's a marker of resilience, their ability to shine, even in the most difficult of environments. Perhaps that's why the footage feels so powerful. It's not just rare, it's real. And in the Duggar saga, real moments are often the ones that linger longest.